As you know, you failed to meet the minimum repetitions on your push-ups. You failed the Air Force PT test.
I do not understand. I did my push-ups correctly.
Actually, you did not. You needed to bend your arms until they reached a 90-degree angle and keep your body straight. You only bent your arms at a 45-degree angle.
But I was touching my chest to the ground. I cannot go down any further.
Actually, you were not touching your chest to the ground. Your hips were dipping and your pelvis was contacting the ground, hence not keeping your body straight. And to be quite honest, you were dipping your hips so much, it looked like you were humping the ground. I thought you were going to orgasm and come all over the place.
This new PT test is bullshit.
Actually, sir, the PT push-up criteria has not changed in the past 7 years. I am baffled as to how you can call this a new test.
I will tell you what is unfair. Air Force leadership does not trust active duty to administer the test. They have to trust civilians.
Actually, sir, Air Force leadership did trust active duty to administer the test. And they failed miserably. When the PT testing program was given a gut check, they found that cheating was commonplace.
Do you know that if you score a minimum on all your components, you will still fail the test? What sense does that make?
I fail to see the correlation between what you just said and why you could not do a push-up correctly. But that is besides the point. Do you suggest that the Air Force raise the minimums so that they equal a passing score? This way, more people will fail, complain, and make excuses for their shortcomings such as yourself? Brilliant. You should put in an OFSO 21 suggestion for that one.
Well, all I know is that none of the PTLs in the past 7 years have ever said anything about my push-ups. And all of a sudden, you come along and tell me they are wrong, and I am going to get denied promotion because of you?
Sir, I am not going to cheat for you and put my job on the line just because your airman failed you and you failed yourself by waiting until the last second to try and get into shape.
Can you even pass the test?
Are you suggesting that if I can pass the test, that somehow, your push-ups will magically fix themselves? You are getting smarter by the second.
Did you know that some general is really upset about the PT test, and that he is addressing it with the Chief of Staff?
That is wonderful.
And I googled Air Force PT test, and a lot of people online are complaining about it.
Nice.
And the president's spending is out of control. We are going to go bankrupt and his healthcare agenda is going to bring socialism to the United States. As a matter of fact, the housing crisis was the fault of the Democrats. This does not make sense.
I see what you are doing there. The Chewbacca defense. I still fail to see the relation between the planet of Ender and your crappy push-ups.
If we continue to embrace socialism, I am moving to Canada.
And what does this have to do with your craptastic push-up form?
If you watched Glenn Beck, things would make more sense to you.
Wow, do you realize that since the beginning of this conversation, my IQ has lowered by 10 points?
I could not believe that the Air Force expects me to do 62 push-ups in 1 minute. And how is someone that is 7 feet tall supposed to have the same waist as someone that is 4 feet tall?
Sir, do you realize that you are only 5 feet 10 inches, and that you maxed out on your waist measurement? And as far as 62 push-ups, that is 4 maximum points, not to pass.
By the way, the Earth is only 5,000 years old, and dinosaurs roamed the Earth with humans.
While I respect your beliefs, I must get back to testing. Since active duty failed miserably at testing their own, we must test 5,000 people every 6 months. We have a lot of work to do.
I was watching Fox News. Illegal immigrants are taking over the country.
Sir, I can assure you that the Air Force will not hire any illegal immigrants to administer the PT test. I must get back to work.
I heard that there was someone on base that scored an 89, yet they still failed because of push-ups.
Sir, you will be rescheduled. I will see you again in 42 to 90 days.
The Tea Party is an eye-opener and I am going to their rally next week. Did you know that they want to get rid of all taxes?
Sir, you do realize that your income is paid with taxes? As well as your children's education, your GI Bill, medical, and your retirement? I must get back to work.
Did you know that the housing market crashed because the Democrats gave a good home loan rate to Obama?
Sir, I'm sure he paid his mortgage and is not responsible for the housing market crash. Can I get back to work?
When I was in basic RT, I yelled at a guy so hard, he crapped his pants. And in tech school, this one guy got real drunk and puked in his roommate's shoes.
Sir, now you are just storytelling. I really need to get back to testing.
And this one guy faked being crazy by pretending to dribble a basketball. When they kicked him out, he shot a real basketball into a garbage can and said, "I win, you lose."
That is great. Can I get back?
And when I was in the desert, some guy's wife sent him a video of her sleeping with another man. She looked in the camera and said she wanted a divorce. I saw it, I swear.
Can you stop talking?
Did I tell you how inflated the EPR system is? It is the reason I am a 20-year staff sergeant.
If I give you a bone, will you go away?
Airmen these days have no respect. Common sense is not tolerated in the Air Force. If things do not improve, I am going to drop my retirement paperwork.
You do just that, sir. Good day.